Hello, everyone. I hope you guys can hear me okay. We're just getting things set up. Trying to get the guys. Can you guys talk as well and see if I hear you guys? Keep talking. I got to change that to this something else. Um, uh, okay, hang on. Let me change this. Keep talking. You guys hear me? Hello? Can you guys hear me?
And loud and clear.
Okay,
Oh
great.
yeah.
Hey,
Oh,
Brian.
that's what. Oh, that's really good now.
I can hear everybody else on the chat. So, hello everyone. Thank you for watching and joining Drinks and Discussions. This is Brian and Jake and Marcus. We are going to be your host this evening, and I hope you guys can hear me because it doesn't seem like maybe you can. So, if you can put a, yeah, silly rabbit, we're still doing this again. I don't know why you're doing this again. Let me get back out of it and get back in there. You guys keep talking, and I'm gonna work out the stuff. You
Okay.
guys keep talking.
Anybody in the chat hear
Okay.
us? Let us know, please.
Yeah, they can hear you.
Yes.
They definitely can hear you guys.
Okay.
But I don't know about me. Can you guys hear me
Okay.
now?
Yeah, we can.
You're missing.
I'm
Yeah, I
just,
can hear you, Brian.
yeah, I'm talking about in the chat. Um,
Oh, in the chat. Oh, so we don't matter. We don't count. We don't count, Big Jake.
Fine, I'm out of here. Bye.
okay, okay. That should be better. Hopefully that should be better, guys. I'm changing the sound and it's going. I had to reconnect my headset, so hopefully you guys can hear me better and the other guys as well. You guys keep talking.
Yeah. All right. Since we got 8 in the chat, one of them is me.
Okay. All right. Jake,
So Jake's watching.
Dick
Oh, I'm watching.
Insider.
I'm just.
Good to see you, Dick Insider. Silly Wabbit. I'm not sure if anybody else is out there. I want to make, I'll scroll back up, but we're just getting started again. I moved out here to the garage and I wanted to have a cigar and I missed everybody. I hope everybody had a long and great weekend. It was Labor Day. Tell me what you did, guys. If you guys had some fun, you made some barbecue, you did something, put it in the chat. Let us know what you guys did. And we're going to do around the panel too and kind of figure out what everybody else did over the weekend, the long weekend. It would be lovely to kind of get an idea or snapshot of what everybody did. And I hope everyone enjoyed. Even if somebody had to work on the Labor Day, hopefully you had a little bit of time over the weekend to relax.
We want all the tea. Just the tea.
Yeah. What's
Marcus,
going on, Bart?
Jake, good to see you. Hello,
Hey,
Bart. Good
Brian.
to see you.
What's going on, boys?
Uh, made it
Another
through
day.
another.
Yeah, right. Hmm. You guys keep talking. I had to change something real quick, and I'm changing it back. That's
Just
that's right. You
hung
did
out.
say that you had to work a little bit this over the Labor Day weekend, didn't you?
Yeah. With, I mute myself.
Oh, no, I can hear you.
No,
Yeah.
silly Wabbit said I muted myself.
No, no, that was me. I did some stuff. Remember, the chat's going to catch up with us as we make some things, so we should be good. Dick Insider, we should
Yeah,
be
okay.
good. Everybody should be good. I'm seeing all the indicators on sound are moving as we talk, so hopefully we're coming in loud and clear.
Good deal.
Yeah, and
Hey.
there is a fan that's running in the background. If you guys can hear that, I'm going to disconnect it because it's not really doing me any good.
I don't
All
I don't
right.
hear it now. I don't know about you, Jake. I could hear it earlier, but I don't hear it now.
Yeah, I got my fan on, but usually I got my noise canceling mode on.
Oh, that's fine.
There
That's
you
fine.
go.
Hopefully you guys can hear everybody else.
Oh yeah. No, I didn't do much of anything this weekend. we had a we had our first home game of the season, high school football this weekend. So I had that on Friday night, and man, we won it. We won it in a thriller.
Ah,
So,
nice. You know, it's good to see that some sports are coming back in. I know my nephew, cousin, is actually starting his football season. So Texas Friday Night Lights is gearing up to be in full swing.
oh yeah, it is on and popping.
There you go.
Hey guys, before we get started, let's go ahead and go around the corner. By the way, I didn't even turn our video on.
Uh-oh.
Nobody wanted to see us anyway.
Oh
Nobody wanted to see us anyway.
no!
Now we're
So I
Ah,
could,
come
so they
now
on.
we're
didn't see
here.
me. They didn't see me
Shaved
picking
and
my
I
nose. They missed
shaved and
out
I
on that
I put some beard oil in, man. Looked
Uh,
all snazzed up, and I'm like, show me.
that's my
one.
bad. That's always my bad. You can always blame the guy that's supposed to be good at technology.
Right, come on. You had one job.
One job. That's it. One job. I can't even get that one right. Oh man. So let's go behind the around the horn because I am in the garage and I'm a little thirsty already. Lit up my cigar. This is called a short story. It's a really small cigar, and I'll probably will finish it within, I'd say, the first hour. So let's go around the horn. And if you guys are in the chat, let us know what you're drinking. And by the way, Silly Wabbit said he was doing some type of track racing this weekend, went for dirt track racing this weekend. That's good to hear. High school football Fridays. College is on Saturday, NFL Sunday.
Yep.
It does not get better than that, Truth Teller. You are
Right on,
100%.
truth teller. Yep.
And that LSU Florida State game was intense at the end of the game. That was
Yep.
crazy. We were
Man.
all talking about that. All right,
Yeah,
Big
that was
Jake,
good.
what are you drinking tonight, Big Jake?
All right, so Marcus, I thought about you when I was buying this. Uh,
Yeah.
called Mountain
Oh.
Dew Overdrive.
Ooh, is that what kind? What flavor is that? Well, I guess you're gonna tell me. Sorry.
It says blast of citrus punch.
Hmm.
Okay. All right.
All right,
Yum
I
it's
is
thought
going
is
on.
Yum is in the
is it
house,
like
by
an
the way.
orange flavor? Oh, go ahead.
I just want to say hello to Yum, Ham Banana. Hello, good to see you as well.
Banana.
Hello, everyone.
No, I don't hate you, hand banana.
Show the screen again what you're drinking, Jake.
All right, it's called Mountain Dew Overdrive. I got it at the gas station right at the corner of my house. Apparently, that's the only place you can get it, that specific gas station.
So tell me, when you drink those things and it's got a little spike of alcohol in it, how do they taste? Are they good?
Oh, this one's not alcoholic, but the ones that I do have alcohol, it's kind of just tastes like it's kind of like a Mike's Hard Lemonade, but with it's just malted Mountain Dew basically. It's not
Hmm.
like the malt isn't strong, but you can tell it's there.
Right.
But that's more something you just want to chug though.
Well,
But this one right
Bart,
here is non-alcoholic. It's just a basic.
Bart says he's drinking a 12-ounce Ballantine Ale. He had one, and now he's started on a St. Pauli Girl. I hadn't had a St. Pauli Girl in a long time.
St.
Wow.
Pauli girl.
Yeah. Wow. That's a beer. St. Pauli Girl is and I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, that's it's St. Pauli Girl. No, it's not a malt liquor. It's a strong kind of a beer though. I think it's brewed out in Milwaukee.
Never heard of that one before.
Hmm.
Me
Well,
neither.
all right, Marcus, what do you got to drink tonight?
All right, boys. You know
Oh
what?
no.
Have y'all ever had a paper cut?
Yes.
Never.
Damn
Come
it.
on. Never ever.
I've got one, and it's just bugging the heck out of me right now. Okay, focus, focus. All right, I got something for you guys tonight. First of all,
Oh boy, here we go.
first of all, with football season just over the horizon, okay, I'm going to be drinking out of my cup here. All right,
Here you
but
go.
you're probably wondering, well, what's going in that cup? I found this in the back of my cabinet There's no telling how long it's been in there. So if I pass out tonight, y'all are gonna have to call 911 for me.
Uh-oh. Is this alcohol?
Oh,
But, but I'm gonna hit it hard tonight with some Welch's sparkling grape,
oh,
non-alcoholic.
you had me
It
on
has
the edge of my seat.
this thing right here has been aging for a couple of years now.
You gonna pop the cork for a non-alcoholic beverage? Isn't this some
I
craziness right
am.
here?
I am. I'm gonna if I can do it.
Watch
Come
him get
on,
it
don't.
all. Watch, he'll get it all over himself. Oh, it's a
Look at
twist
that. Look at
off.
that.
Oh, I thought it
Ah,
was a cork. It's a twist
boo,
off.
boo.
So yeah, it's going in the cup. We're gonna celebrate. We're gonna kick off football season right.
I would have
We're
gave you
gonna do
more
it.
brownie points had it been a pop cork or something
I would
for
have to.
authenticity.
That's
Look at
right.
this. This
It's
thing is. You
Yum
know
is
what?
saying
It's funny.
Yum is saying she's drinking a Tom Collins, and Bart is correcting me. St. Pauli Girl is not a strong beer, but I have heard of St. Pauli Girl. I haven't. I don't think I've ever had one, but I have heard of it.
Oh, I don't know about this, man. I mean, I shouldn't. I probably shouldn't drink this.
Does it
And
have
then
a born on date?
About to say,
let's see.
what's the
Let's
sell
see.
by date or the
Let's see. Oh, damn. I don't know how long this has been up there, but y'all
what's
don't
it
want to know.
what's it smell like? It
If it
stink?
says 19, if it says 2001 or anything less than 2005, you're in trouble.
Anything less than 2005? Okay, no.
What is it?
No, it says Best by. Looks like it's May 23rd, 2018.
And don't.
Wow,
You're gonna be taking bathroom breaks the whole podcast. You're gonna be taking bathroom breaks every 10 minutes.
man, you're gonna take a sip of that and you're just gonna be bubbly all in your belly, man. Ugh.
So
Well,
Is it still is it
Yum
still
is
fizzy?
saying Yum says she's drinking a Tom Collins and Fireball. Blah,
Whoa.
Hey, I like Fireball on some occasions. Just depends. But the
Well, listen.
downfall about that, if you keep unscrewing the cap, putting it back on, it's a really syrupy kind of drink. So if you get that sticky stuff and you have a hard time untwisting and putting the cap back on. So that's the only downside about um uh Fireball.
Okay, so I got a Fireball story from this weekend. First, let me tell you what I'm gonna be drinking because I'm thirsty. Uh,
I'm getting there too.
I'm
Woo.
gonna finish off this proper 12. I got like maybe, a drink and a half or maybe two drinks left in there, and I'm gonna finish that off tonight. But I do have a Fireball story. I'll start with that tonight. Of course, I golfed this weekend, Saturday, early morning. We teed off at 7:30, right? And
Mhm.
normally when I get up, I'm a creature of habit. I get up in the morning, especially before I'm going to work. I drink 2 cups of coffee, and after I'm done with my coffee, I go to the bathroom. It's just what I do. But when I have to get up early in the morning to go golfing, I only drink 1 cup of coffee, and then I don't eat or anything like that because we're on the golf course. The last thing you want to do is to have to go potty poo poo. You just don't. So I don't do it. So I don't eat, and I typically, if I try really hard. I don't drink a whole lot. But here we are. I'm playing pretty bad, and the guys behind me or the guys with me are like, Brian, you need a couple of beers right now because you're playing terrible. So I start drinking beers. Get 2 beers in, and then that's not working. So we order a screwdriver, vodka and orange juice. I have one of those, and then I get another one of those, and then of course somebody thinks it's a good idea to break out the Fireball
Now, were you doing this on an empty stomach?
on an empty stomach, and then after the Fireball.
Oh,
And of course, everybody knows I don't like Fireball, so I drink a beer after the Fireball, again on an empty stomach. So I come home, I'm just drained. I'm dead. And I go tell my wife, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna shower and I just need a cat nap. I think I fell asleep for like 4 hours.
Oh, wow.
It was not a good look. And then when I woke up, I had to fake it till I make it because I still wasn't feeling good.
wow. Well, Fireball, it's pretty much this much whiskey and it's all sugar. It's pretty much all
Yeah,
sugar. It's like a
I'll have
very
to look.
syrupy.
let's go ahead and give a cheers out to everybody and hope for a good podcast. We have a lot to talk about. I hope you guys are interested in some of the things. If there's a subject that you would like to hear and talk about, please put it in the chat. We'd love to incorporate your topics into this live chat. And hopefully, you guys have a lot to say about some of the things that we do bring up. So, cheers to everyone.
Yeah.
And Silly
Cheers,
Cheers.
Rabbit,
everybody.
Silly Rabbit, I do smoke cigars on the golf course, but I usually do it um, on Thursdays. I don't smoke cigars early in the morning when we tee off early in the morning. I just don't have the stomach for it.
Jay, welcome to the show. Knowing I haven't heard from Megan, not myself,
I've
but
talked to Megan. I've talked to Megan the
no,
last
I was
couple of
just reading
days.
this comment. But
Yeah, yeah,
I haven't heard from her since we did the last show.
yeah,
Yum, not on the show. Come on, we said backstage.
yeah. You're gonna talk about the STD on backstage, Jake? Yum.
Just back. Oh, well, now it's
Just
out.
kidding. Just kidding.
It's out now.
You got-
Oh,
Everybody knows. Let's get it out of the way. He has
well,
whatever you.
there was that
Yum.
one time with
Whatever you have, Jake has. Yum. Whatever you have.
I was about to say, there's only been one person, and that's Yum.
And Jay, if you want to donate to Megan, I have since turned that PayPal off. So if when Megan joins, if you want to reach out to her, she'll give you her Cash App ID, and you can donate to her freely if you want directly to her. Anyway, speaking of beverages, and because we are drinks and discussions, what better topic to talk about than beverages? And so my question to everyone is, when you go out and you go to a bar or sports bar, do you normally drink bottled beer or draft beer? Is the question. So I'm gonna put that out there in the chat. I don't even think I started the stream on YouTube. Let me get back over here.
Yeah, it's going.
Let's go over here. Well, I mean, I didn't like see so I can actually change and watch people and respond to people's chats. Let me do that over here.
Yum says she's hopping out of the shower since it won't wash off.
That's hilarious, actually.
Uh, to answer your question though, it really depends on where you go. If I'm going to like a burger restaurant or somewhere fancy, I'm slowly getting my taste for beer back. But if they got a good draft, I'll have a draft. But if I'm going to a I don't really go to bars anymore. But if I'd ever go to like a little hole in the wall bar, I'd just get a bottle.
Mm.
Just
Well,
depends on the setting, really.
so I'm asking you. I put a little survey out there. If anybody wants to participate, feel fine. I'm just going to keep this thing interactive. So I'm agreeing with a lot of you guys. I typically will go because they usually have sales on their draft beer more than they do on their bottled beer. It, it's easier for them to have a easier markup on draft beer because when I was single, I used to have a kegerator with a handle and everything like that, and I could usually get about 96 to 100 draft beers out of that keg, and it was a full size keg. And if you say you get 96 draft beers out of that, and you charge people anywhere between $3 to $5 a beer, you're making your money within the first night of tapping that beer, that keg. But my question though is this: have you ever gone and had a draft beer and drank draft beer and then felt like you had a lot to feel, like you were buzzed or something, and didn't? Like you go to a restaurant or a sports bar and you go, well, you know what? I'm watching the game. The game is halftime, and normally you're feeling like, man, I'm feeling gotta go to go to the bathroom, and you kind of feel like, oh, I'm a little feeling kind of good. But then one day you go up there and you're like, I'm drinking the same amount of beers, but I don't feel anything at all. Never had that experience?
Not that
Nope,
I
never.
can, not that I can recall. We know Marcus hasn't, but
Well, the reason I'm asking you is this is because in a bottle of beer, you can look at there and you can say what the alcohol volume is. Say they're 4 point, 5 point, or even lower. Because if you go to Oklahoma, they only have like 3 point beer or 2 point beer. So you can be drinking all day and you're never going to feel anything. So Draft beer, you don't have an option to tell what type of alcohol volume, especially if you're drinking like a light beer. So you might be paying for something and tastes good and it feels refreshing, but the alcohol volume, because they're skipping out on the price, you can get cheaper low alcohol volume beer than you can with the higher alcohol content beer, and you're not getting that buzz that you were paying for. And I kind of started to be thinking, is this like a thing? Should we get like an investigative reporting team for drinks and discussions and evaluate this and investigate this?
Are you suggesting that they're tampering with the content of the alcohol they're serving?
No, what I'm saying is that draft beer is not the same alcohol content level as this as though what their bottled beer is. Their bottled beer is higher in alcohol content as opposed to their draft beer, is what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Got it.
because when they bottle it at the plant, I mean, isn't it a different type of? It is a very different type of way that they because a draft system uses some kind of pressurized system. Is it like hydrogen or something, or
It's CO2.
and that is CO2, and doesn't that when it pushes it through the line and it out of the tap, doesn't that kind of mess with the alcohol by volume a little bit, or is that some more
No, no. So the CO2 basically just helps push it through the line. That's all.
right?
It didn't have anything to do with the actual the makeup of the actual beer. You shouldn't taste the CO2. And Bart says he has a kegerator at home as well, so you should know you get a lot of beers, especially if you're drinking like a 16-ounce beer. You get a lot of beers out of that kegerator. And you're not, truth teller, you're not getting going to a sports bar
Be
to
right
get
back.
buzzed. You just want to make sure you're feeling, you want to feel a little bit like your inhibitions have kind of gone down when you drink a beer. If you want to take a shot or something like that, it's the same effect. So you're not going out there with the intent of getting buzzed. You're getting out there. You want to just make sure you're feeling, relaxed, and that's the purpose of alcohol to begin with. You don't want to get buzzed because if you drive buzzed, you're driving intoxicated over the speed limit, and we're not trying to encourage that at all.
Now this is just a theory, and I'm just throwing a guess out there, but in the keg, maybe the materials from the metal kind of dumbs down,
Nope.
maybe a little bit, something like that.
Nope.
No?
The keg is supposed to be like an insulator. So only thing it does is actually keeps it cool. If you store it in a like a refrigerator or in your kegerator, it just keeps the contents cool at all times.
Oh,
It's like an aluminum can. An aluminum can doesn't do anything for the flavor of your beer either.
well, because I know sometimes, like, I've noticed that if you drink, I know this is different, but if you drink like Coke out of a glass bottle, it tastes different. If you drink it out of plastic, it tastes different. If you drink it
Hmm.
out of a can, it tastes different. Or, so I thought
Well,
that might have played the same kind of role with beer.
well,
Because,
I get that. And there's some truth to what you're saying too, because I don't like drinking beer out of a plastic cup. I don't like going to a ball game and they want to say you want to pour it into a plastic cup. I said, nope, just give me the aluminum bottle because I don't like the taste of it. But I get what you're saying.
I,
I get
and
what
I
you're saying.
have, and I have noticed that, I have drank beer from a plastic bottle once, and I've drank it out of the aluminum bottles, and to me, it does. It has a little bit of a different taste, whereas it would in like one of those aluminum cans or a glass bottle, or a plastic one or a cup, or
Hmm. Hmm.
at least to me, I've
So
Well,
those
go
are
ahead.
aluminum bottles and not
Yes.
bottles. I guess I never knew there was such a thing.
Hmm.
Wow.
what's up, Tony B?
Tony
But
V
yeah,
says
they
he's a
do.
can guy. I don't
Oh,
like, see, that's another thing. I can't drink beer out of a can. It just cannot, flat out, cannot do it. I mean, I will.
Yeah,
And then if a beer emergency occurs and the only thing I can get my hands on is a canned beer, I'll do it. But I typically don't buy canned beer at all.
yeah, yeah. My dad likes to drink the Coors Light out of the aluminum can or aluminum bottles, like the
Hmm.
six. I think they're 16-ounce bottles or something.
Hmm. Hmm. That's all
Yeah,
I drink out of is the aluminum bottles nowadays.
all
Nothing
right.
else.
I'd like to interrupt this regularly scheduled program for a quick update. So I had
Okay.
to I had a backup plan, so I couldn't drink that sparkling. It didn't look right and it
Is
didn't
that why
taste
you
right.
left? Is that why you left?
That's why I left. So Bathroom break number one. No, I'm just kidding. But I do have a backup
Oh,
plan. So instead of the sparkling grape juice, I'm about to crush it with some pineapple, some crushed pineapple.
oh,
I'm about to turn this pineapple upside down.
You know, Marcus, that is one big bottle of citrus, man. Come on. That's a big bottle of citrus.
But
he,
I'm still using my cowboy cup here.
he's
Okay.
real thirsty.
There we go. There we go. Now this
Cheers.
looks
Cheers
better.
to that. Cheers to that.
It smells
He's
better too.
he's even pouring it at the right angle too.
I was just gonna say, did y'all notice
Yes, he
that?
did.
Yeah,
Make sure
yeah,
that, yeah. Who taught you how to do
yeah.
that?
Well, I've watched a few people pour some drinks.
You secretly
Okay.
drink beer, don't you, Marcus?
So,
Mm,
Marcus, while you're drinking your beverage, you want to guess what the results of the draft or bottled beer survey is?
I'm gonna guess that it was something that first. Oh snap! I see it right now already.
Oh, never mind. Never mind. I should have waited to end it. Sorry, I forgot.
And I forgot to close my eyes too, because you know that troubles me.
Hmm.
It only adds up to 99. I just
Yeah,
where's that other
yeah.
percentage point?
44, 55, and 44. And there's a, yeah,
Okay.
where's that percentage point? Because that's only 99.
So,
The
so
undecided.
I was one of the ones that chose bottle because I like drinking my beverages out of a bottle. So I figured if I was a beer drinker, then I'd probably
Hmm.
want the bottle.
You know,
Real men drink beer out of a can.
Bart says that Pabst Blue Ribbon is a good beer, and I have to give you that. And Miller High Life is the champagne of beers, Bart. So yes,
No,
cheers to that. Cheers
no, it's
to that,
no.
sir.
And Silly Rabbit says I'm an old timer moonshiner. But Silly Rabbit, did you realize once upon a time, and it's probably about 10 years ago, Mountain Dew had a Mountain Dew out there, a novelty Mountain Dew out there called Dew Shine, DEWSHINE, Mountain Dew Dew Shine, and it was
Did you
good.
know that? Did you know that that's what they used to call moonshine? They used to call it the old Mountain Dew.
Oh, really?
I
That
had
was
no
way
idea.
back in the. Yep, that's
I
what they
did
used to
not
call
know that.
moonshine back in those times. They used to call it Mountain Dew because
Mm,
they used to make it in the mountains. The old Irish
okay.
bootleggers used to make it in the mountains. So that's where Mountain Dew got its name. I think that's where they got its name, but I know they used to call moonshine Mountain Dew at one point in time.
Mm,
So you guys know what they're talking about in the chat too. Truth Teller, that was part of the conversation on Saturday when we played, and I had a little bit more too much to drink than I actually should have. We were saying the exact same thing. There's nothing more refreshing than when you're just like out in the heat and it's just a nice cold beer gets in your hand. There's nothing better. There's nothing more refreshing than a really cold, cold beer at the right time.
And forget your
Always.
hot dog straws.
The who? The what? You
Then
got
you
the who?
can't forget your hot dog straws.
Oh shit! I supposed to do that today. I was gonna do that tonight. I do. I actually made hot dogs and hamburgers, and we've got hot dogs left over, and I'll nuke it. And I'll before the night is over, you guys remind me as we're winding down. I'm going to go and I'm going to do a
Oh,
hot dog straw for my beer. But I'm gonna tell you guys what it's all about.
oh my
Hmm.
gosh.
Hmm. I'm all
Uh,
about it. I'm
well,
all about it, Chief.
mountains of Bush beer. I remember that commercial from Truth
Yes.
Teller.
Yep.
no,
Bush.
no Bush.
Not even in the 80s? That's PG. That's PG-13 or what? Is that rated R? I'm sorry. I'm
Uh,
sorry.
Mm.
you know,
I thought it was too.
It
It was sitting there. I
all
had to say it. It was just sitting there. It was just sitting there, and I had to
it
say it.
all
my
it worked.
neighbor, when I used to live at my dad's, when I was living on my dad's farm, my neighbor used to drink that stuff, and I tried it, and to me, it just, just it's kind of like drinking a Red Dog. If you've ever had Red Dog, and it's kind of skunk beer, to me,
Oh,
that's just
come on. No, Red Dog and Bud Ice. Oh, I've had all of those things, man.
Bud Ice, get out of here.
Bud Ice is great, man.
That's like the one of the top three worst beers, dude. No. What
Listen, Jake, let me explain something to you.
are you doing to
I
me?
didn't listen. I had struggles in my life, and there have been times where all I had was some change, and I had to look under the car seat in order for me to find me enough money to get me a 40 or a 32 ounce. And Bud Ice did the job.
Understandable. Understandable. I get it. I get it.
It
Sometimes you
got
go through that phase, but I just even the cheap beer like that, man, I've tried those kinds and I'm like, I can't just get around the nasty, bitter, just like it's like they cooked it up in a swamp or something to me. It's like
listen. It's like Jack
nothing.
Daniels. Once you start drinking other things other than the cheap stuff, you start getting a taste. Your palate changes. And when you try to go back, you don't really like those things that you used to like. And when I tell you, I used to drink those MGDs. I used to drink the Bud Ices, anything that was in a 40, which is a lot of times malt liquors than anything else.
Hmm.
I was drinking because I didn't want to have to spend a whole lot of money on beer at the time. And so I haven't bought one in probably, I want to say 2 years. No, I'm just kidding. It's been a while. It's been a while since I had a Bud Ice. But sometimes you kind of feel a little nostalgic and you kind of go, man, that was good. I want to maybe try that again. I'm very eclectic when it comes to my beer taste.
My brother-in-law wants to. We want to go to this place right around the corner from his house. It's like one of the. It's called Mad Tree. You ever heard of Mad Tree?
You know, it must be a local
Well,
place.
it's yeah. I guess it must be because. But anyway, they got some. I think they got like 20 different drafts. I guess it's all exclusive to there because they make their own beer. So I'm like, well, give it a try. So if I end up going there with him, I'll do a little review and I'll let you guys know what it's like. But apparently they got some pretty fancy draft craft beers up there that I
Well,
want to try.
I want to know what bar ruined pint glasses for him. I wonder what he had some lipstick on the rim or something like that. I want to know that story. Yum says that she bought a pallet of Bud Ice for a party and it was bad. I got to know that story too. And Truth Teller, tell me the name of the skunk beer. We're not monetized. We don't really care. So I've already just said 80s Bush in the live stream. So I'm sure you can kind of give us a little bit. You don't have to type it out, but if you can give us like you know, the fuzzy wording, spelling of the word, I'm sure we can kind of gather what you mean from that.
Well,
So
for
what's a skunk beer?
I think it's vagina.
literally,
I think it's vagina beer. That's my guess. I'm just only guessing. I can imagine that's what his dad said called it, but I'm not sure.
how when you're driving down the highway and or driving down the road and you just get that nasty skunk stank in your car.
Yeah.
No, yeah, yeah.
Imagine drinking that in form of beer. That's
That's
basically
not
Mhm.
my
no boo,
that's
no
that's
boo,
basically my that's
boo.
basically my interpretation.
That is a very very wrong interpretation. Very very odd depiction of Bud Ice because that is
That's
so not right.
that is just my interpretation. Everybody else is different, but that's literally like, yeah. I'm just gonna leave it at that. You Bud Ice boys can
Well, and
stay
Bart,
on that
if
side,
you can get
So
24-ounce cans for $1.20, that's actually a really good deal.
especially
Each
in this
can, I'm
day and
assuming.
age.
Yeah. Stale stud piss with the foam part and with the foam parted off. I never,
Well, you actually know. We actually
I'm,
know it's since he was talking about what the pint glasses were ruined for him. You know that if you don't really clean the glass thoroughly, like I think what the carbonation doesn't really stick to the or the cup, and it doesn't give the right kind of head or something,
hmm,
or something like that. If you don't clean it properly,
I'm not sure. Well, for draft beer, if you don't clean the spout of your draft beer, it can definitely mold, and there's a lot of the contaminants that can actually get into your beer that can actually decrease the actual the pour, so you won't get that head. If you get a glass, so here's two things I know for a fact. If you go to a bar and you get a glass of beer and there's not a head on it at all, that means that their beer is not as cold as it should be, or the glass that you're drinking out of it is dirty.
Because you know,
If
with beer, the head, that's where most of like the aromas and
the flavor comes from, yeah.
the flavors come from.
Hmm.
Talk
That's
about
enough.
the foamy part on the top.
Yes. That lets you
Yep.
know
Got
that the beer is in good condition. It's actually got all the things that you want out of a beer. If it's flat, you don't want a flat beer. It's just like anything else. You don't want a flat soda. If you get a soda and you don't see that head building up as you pour it, you don't want to have a flat soda. You don't want to have a flat beer either.
Same properties, but yeah, with beers, you want to have like a really, sometimes it depends on what it is, but if you want like a real thick head, at least like that much
Right.
in the
Absolutely.
glass. If it's like a pint glass, you want at least like that much. If it's like something like a snifter, you
Hmm.
know,
Hmm.
I'm not really sure what that. It's usually about that much in there from the top.
Yeah, you want to have it like I would say, yeah, just exactly like, maybe half an inch between.
Yeah.
And Bart says that Red Dog has been discontinued, which I had no idea.
Has it?
Yum, and Yum says she's bush free.
it.
Tell the truth.
Hilarious, hilarious. That's not what Jake said, and is that what you were in the shower trying to wash off, Yum? Just trying to
Tell
figure
the
out.
truth, Remember, I know all of your secrets.
Anyway, that's enough of the beer talk. I really wanted to talk about something too that has really been on my mind, and um,
Bart.
nothing wrong with a little bush. It's only natural.
It's like,
Hmm. Oh no, Marcus! No, here go Marcus. Here goes Marcus. You can hold on. Let me get this. I got a little flying something in my little beverage in here. Let me get this out of here.
Oh
Uh,
god.
there we go. Alcohol kills all of the germs, so it's all good.
Hey, Liz.
Liz
About
always
Liz.
forgets. She forgets about us every Tuesday.
oh, Liz.
No, but no, I'm giving her a hard time because I know people think it's Monday because we're off on Monday, and so now it's Tuesday. So I get it. It's hard. It was probably hard for a lot of people to remember that it's Tuesday instead of Monday. I'll just give you a hard
Hey,
time, Liz. Good
sometimes
to see
people
you.
get a severe. Sometimes people get severe cases on the Mondays that goes all the way through to Tuesday.
That's right.
You know.
I'm probably the only person that looks forward to Mondays. I love Mondays because Mondays are productive for me. It really helps me to kind of feel as if, I need to start afresh for new and very in ingenious types of ideas, new ways of handling things. I got new tasks that I need to get started on. So Mondays aren't really like I don't go into Mondays going, man, it's Monday. It takes me a long time to get started. I wake up for Mondays like, man, I'm glad the weekend's over. Can't wait to get into Monday. Anybody else like that? Or is it just me?
I I guess I could say I look forward to Monday sometimes because usually the trucks are very small and I don't have to spend a whole lot of time breaking it down.
Hmm.
But Tuesdays for me, those are the worst because that's two truck day.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they're
So
they're they're twice as full on Tuesdays.
well, we go from a 300-piece truck on Monday to about a 5 or 600-piece truck on Tuesdays
Hmm.
because we have to carry all the way till Thursday. So,
Hmm.
but the way I look at it, I'm lifting stuff up off those skids. It's good exercise.
So what's your volume of your store you work at? What's the volume of that? Is it a high volume store?
Oh yeah, we're pretty high volume store.
Multi-million dollar, or you're way more than multi-million dollar volume?
And I'm trying to think. I keep forgetting which region we're in and which market we're in. And our specific place in the market, think I think we're like second or third in the market or in the region
Okay.
because we do a pretty high volume in our specific store, and there's also some other smaller stores that in like Kentucky or places like that that don't do. Most of our margin comes off of like cut stuff,
Mhm, mhm.
but
So it keeps you busy though. You stay busy when you're there.
oh yeah, for sure.
When you're not getting profiled for being late and having them to open the door for you.
Not recently.
I know.
I think I think because the police finally realized that, oh yeah, he just works there.
And did you see Truth Teller said Liz didn't forget she just likes to make a dramatic entrance? Did you guys see that?
Oh, no, I did. Oh, I see it now.
Liz just doesn't love us anymore.
And just so you guys know too, if you guys are watching this on Facebook, please change and come over to YouTube because that way you can interact with a lot more of our subscribers and followers because on Facebook you won't see a lot of the chats that are going back and forth unless you're looking at the screen and then you can if you see the screen and you can see the chats in the actual video, but we really want to make sure you guys know you can interact real time with some of the followers if you're on YouTube. And by the way, if you haven't seen a lot of people, there are a lot of people that would usually kind of come in on the second hour. We're just now getting started. We're about 47 minutes, 50 minutes into the live stream, and we're just kind of been, seeing how everybody's weekend is. We've been talking about some beer. We're talking about other little things. So we're getting ready to start talking about something that came up last week, and I wanted to kind of get you guys' perspective on. And I had thought about it, even talked to Marcus and a little bit too about Jake about it as well, but it bothered me. And I kind of want to know what you guys think about it. If anybody, and I want you guys to understand what you see from Marcus, Jake, Megan, um, even if Nick comes on, Vic Ferrari comes on, or any of the other hosts that you have seen on this channel, we are not pretending to be somebody that we're not. Not accusing anybody else or any one other channels for doing that, but we are not also. What you are seeing is us, our authentic selves. So if you say something that you think that is going to be, if it's a cuss word or something like that, we're not monetized. If you're authentic in what you're saying, I have no problem with you saying what you want to say and how you want to convey whatever message you want to convey. Now, having said that, something did piss me off to no avail, and I'm still kind of weirded out about it. And what made me think even more about it is because as I was golfing this weekend, on one of the holes, there was a little lady that we had no idea until we got up right up on her what she was there for. But she was collecting donations for St. Jude,
Great
and
cause. Very
we
great
were we were
cause.
like we were like, oh, okay. And she was asking like for $20, and we play usually with 8 to 12 people. So and sometimes it's 16. So the group in front of us played and they donated, and because we asked, and then our group donated. And when we donated, we said, "Hey, it's a little bitty lady was taking things in there," and she goes, and I go, "Hey," I said, um, "we'd like to take a picture with you." And it wasn't because I wanted to put it on here or even talk about this. And she looked at me and she goes, "You know what? That is the nicest thing anybody said to me. Because everybody, no one's ever wanted to take a picture with me." And I said, "Well, this is not just to kind of pat ourselves on the back for our donation. This is just because if we want to like put it on Facebook because we kind of rib each other on Facebook and give each other a hard time and we make fun of each other and all that kind of stuff. We could use this as some kind of fodder or just something that we wanted to post." And so she really appreciated that, but it came from a genuine place. Why am I telling you guys this story? It's not to tell you that we donated to St. Jude. Sometimes you do things without needing a pat on the back, right? Everybody agrees with that, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
But what I won't stand for is for someone or anyone to come across as either Jake, Marcus, Megan, Vic Ferrari, or any of the other people in the chat, Yum, Flake, Liz, Mr. B, Tony B, any of you guys, if anybody came here and tried to degrade your character, I'm gonna have a problem with it. I will stand up for every one of you. I don't need anybody to stand up for me. I'll take care of myself. But when someone comes out here and says that what we're doing as a channel or anybody personally or being scam artists or being disingenuous about what we do, I have a problem with that. And I will defend myself and I will defend those who are part of this channel until the end of my days. I won't tolerate it. And if anybody else wants to come in there and play these games on other channels, I won't want anything to do with that either.
Hmm.
So there are people out there who wanted to come out here and slam us. They wanted to act as if they were holier than thou, and they wanted to like do whatever they wanted to do. Listen, I'm a nice guy until you push me to a certain limit, and I was almost close to that limit. So I wanted to come in here and tell you guys that if you hear negativity, and I've always said this before, if I've said something to any one of you guys in the chat, on the panel, that may have came across as either I'm holier than thou or I insulted you, I apologize. What more can I say? But that's it. No more apologies from me. No more issues. No more. I'm not entertaining people. If you want to have those types of individuals and you want to act as if they have carte blanche to, cast dispersions upon drinks and discussions, Marcus, Jake, myself, or anybody on this channel, I'm here to back you up. I will not tolerate that, guys. Sorry, I'm just not.
Yeah.
So if you guys heard of it, and I'm sorry if I'm not trying to bring drama to this channel, but I'm not going to take care, I'm not going to tolerate ignorance. I'm not going to tolerate drama here. And Liz, I don't think it's frozen because I'm actually broadcasting it on YouTube, so I see everything. It hasn't frozen on me at all. But
Yeah,
I
we're
can give
still
you
on.
I can give you a website if you need some IT help. I can give you a website if they can they can remote into your environment and help you with your Wi-Fi connection.
Um, but yeah, I'd pretty much do the same thing. If you're disparaging anybody, if anybody's coming in here disparaging anybody's good name here, I'll be like, look, man, I'm hanging out with these guys all the time, and they're what you're saying about them ain't true. Um,
And Jay, no, that's not why Megan's here. No, that's Megan typically has to work. She's actually also on another time zone, so it's earlier for her. So she knows, and maybe she didn't realize that it's actually Tuesday instead of a Monday. Um, but Megan is not afraid of, you know, standing up for herself, and she doesn't need us to defend her. So this is not about Megan. This is about me. This is about drinks and discussions and our character and our mission as a channel. That's it. Nothing else. It's not about anybody else. Thoughts? Everyone? Anyone? Come on, Jay.
I couldn't have said it. I couldn't have said it better myself. So, yeah, I, I it's just silly, in some respects. But I mean, Brian, you and I, we've talked, and I don't quite understand a lot of the he said, she said drama and all this stuff. But yeah, that's just silly. Yeah, I don't even know what to say. But yeah, it's just silly.
you know, and why do you want to talk stuff about us when I don't see you doing something for our friend there? We're trying to do something nice for her because she was in a bind, a very bad situation, not just a bind.
Well,
And
go ahead,
go
Jay.
ahead.
Sorry. No, go ahead.
Well, what I want to, I'm trying to word this right here. Don't come in here trying to act like you said, holier than thou, when I don't see you doing anything, and I think that person might just be talking out of jealousy or
And,
something.
and, and I want to make it absolutely 100% clear. This is not about a channel. This is not about that channel. You guys think you may know what we're talking about. This is about an
No, no,
individual. Yeah, this is about an individual that came with some bullshit.
one person. It's not a channel.
One person. So this is not about that channel. This is about a person that used to be, I thought, cordial with everybody on here and had no problems with anyone here. And unbeknownst to us, he was calling us scammers. My wife actually was the one who came to me and go, "Who is this person on Facebook of all places, saying that we were scammers when we did the um, video for Megan last week?"
You know
No,
what? I'll say this:
Silly Rabbit,
if we would,
100%, it was not you. I would,
if
if that person was here, I'd call them out, but they're not here. I haven't seen so far. But I'm not going to go
hey,
behind their back and say that somebody was talking about them. But if they join, I will call them out to their face because I'm not afraid.
um,
And it wasn't Ham Banana. It wasn't Ham
not
Banana.
ham banana.
Go ahead, Jake. What are you about to say?
I completely lost my train of thought. Well, actually, it just came. If we were scamming somebody, you know, where's my cut? I don't have any money. I didn't make a dime off that. That was all for Megan's. I was on Megan's behalf.
Right. And just so you know,
Uh,
Silly Rabbit, you can verify what you donated went 100%. I even put money on top of what you donated and added that and gave it directly to Megan. So if you need to verify anything that anybody gave, which you don't have to tell anybody what you did or who you gave it to, but you have my 100% honesty that I gave it directly to Megan, and she will vouch for it as well. No scam. You might not believe a story that someone gives you, but we are not in the position to actually verify. I was not there. I don't have to ask questions. But if you even tell me, if somebody came to me and said, "Hey, Brian, I'm in a hardship right now, and I just need whatever you can, afford me." I've gotten to know you, and if I'm in a position where I can, I'll help you. Yes, Thumper 88. It was there. He is.
There you go.
Thumper 88. There he is. He's called our channel a scam. He said that we were scamming, and then he went off on Megan and said that he didn't believe something about Megan or whatever the case may be, over and over and over again. How is it possible trying to do something nice for someone can be considered a scam? Especially when we don't monetize this channel, we don't get any reward. So Thumper, if it wasn't about me and it was directly toward Megan, why did you use our channel and comment on our post in order to call the channel a scam? What was that all about? And I don't know if Silly Rabbit, if Thumper 88 is a real one or fake one. I don't know who the difference is. I just know it's Thumper 88. That's all. Because there were some things on Facebook you tried to make it seem as if you had something negative to say about me. But again, Thumper, I apologize, guys. This is not about Thumper 88. I'm not trying to give him a platform to discuss. He has the opportunities to go out there and create a stream and make it about him. So listen, I want you guys to listen to me clearly. Moderators, this is not the Thumper 88 show. It bothered me to no end. So if that drama continues here with Thumper 88, you guys have my permission to silence him from preventing that drama over here. My wife saw that shit on Facebook and she was concerned. She came to
Mhm.
me. I didn't even see it. My wife came to me. And if my wife comes to me with some shit about her being concerned about something, that brings me to a head, dude. Now, I don't know who you think you are, Thumper 88, but then when you start messing with my fucking family, man, I have a problem. And
Mhm.
that's not the kind of problem you want. I'm not trying to make a threat here, but that's not what we're about over here. So don't make it about that.
All I can say is if you're going to make those kinds of accusations, you better come with some evidence, pal.
Yeah, and I'm gonna calm myself down because I'm already getting heated.
Let's welcome Vegas Joker to the show. What's going on, buddy?
Thank you, Thumper, for saying it wasn't about me. I appreciate that, buddy. I really appreciate that because it made it seem as if when you made those comments out there that it was about us. Thank you, and welcome, Vegas Joker. I appreciate that. Whew. All right.
All right,
Well,
let's
talk me off the ledge. Talk me off the
let's
ledge,
stop.
Marcus. Talk me off the ledge.
Marcus, give us a premature dad joke. Come on, break up the monotony a little bit.
Oh, gosh, she caught me off guard. I don't know if I have one right now. Um,
No, don't, no, 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 no. Don't give me any dad jokes right now. I want to talk about something completely different. Something different. And I want to
I,
know, um, I want you guys to talk to me about this. And it's been kind of back and forth. I don't know if you guys seen this. I asked Marcus about this. Big Jake, you may not know about this, but I'm kind of conflicted. And the reason I'm bringing this up is because I'm conflicted. So there's a volleyball player that plays for Duke,
Mm,
and she's the only minority starting player for Duke, and they were playing at BYU. She claims that every time she was serving, that she kept hearing the N word from the student section from BYU. It's been all over the news. But there are people now who are trying to discredit her story because Don Staley, who coaches for, correct me if I'm wrong, give me the name of the South Carolina,
South Carolina. Yep.
South
Mhm.
Carolina, pulled her team from playing BYU. Her team the majority of her team is African American or minority. And so she did not want to
Yep.
subject her team for playing in a hostile environment to that degree. Even um, the athletic director for BYU gave a speech at the following game saying that he reprimanded the student section, saying that's not what they're all about. He took some action, but there was the head coach of that volleyball team did not attend meetings that they tried to, coordinate with them in order to kind of have some kind of discord and try to resolve the issue. But now some of the people on the far right are saying she made this story up for whatever reason. So, what is it that if you guys haven't seen the story, I want you guys to take a moment and just, I'm not going to play any videos because I'm not prepared to do that. But if somebody, a student athlete claimed that a student section or people were in the crowd were using profanity or derogatory slurs, racial slurs, would you be quick to discredit or would you try to empathize and try to put yourself in that position first? This is not a Jason Smollett story. I don't know if you guys know that story where the guy made up the story
Yeah.
about being
Yeah.
hung because he was homosexual, so they tried to play a hate crime on him and all that kind of stuff, and he made that up.
Yeah.
yeah,
So,
see,
Yeah. I mean,
you lost me at
oh, go ahead,
volleyball
Jake.
players. No, I was just saying you lost me at volleyball player
well,
for
we don't
saying
watch
so
volleyball.
much.
I don't watch volleyball either, but I just heard the story. I just saw the story, and now there are a lot
Oh,
of
okay.
people saying that she made this story up.
Hmm.
I don't
I
know.
find
I don't know. Why would you make up a
so,
story like that? Has anybody in this chat made up a story? And I know there are other people who go, if you use the race card, a lot of minorities want to use the race card right off the bat. I'm a minority. And I'll be honest with you, it takes a lot for me. And we talked about this last week when I said I used to go into Walmart when after I mowed the lawn, and I used to get hard time where people were actually looking at me weird because I was returning something, and I had like a dingy shirt and dingy stuff on, and we were talking about Jake's tattoos and long hair and stuff. People can have prejudices about what you look like, but it doesn't mean it's racial. So I don't play
Mm,
the race card, and a lot of people that I know don't use a race card as some type of quick way to say if something doesn't sit well with me that you play the race card. Educated people just don't do that. College kids from Duke, whose father actually is part of one of the head of the ATF, I believe. He was part of the he's part of the ATF. He's one of the head guys at the ATF. why would she make up a story of racial slurs being hurled at her for no reason? She doesn't need the money. She's going to Duke for all places. Why would she need to make up something like
Yeah, and I'll even humor those people out there that think that she may have made this story up. I'll say there's at least there's at least I'm going to say there's at least 1% of people that might try to make up some of this,
this? Right.
um, because we live in an imperfect world. So I'm going to humor those people and let by saying that maybe somebody out there would make up something like this.
Hmm.
That said, this young lady, there's nothing, and I don't know her, but there's nothing about her that would make me think that she would make this up. And to the question that you asked, Brent, why? Why would she make it up? There's
Right.
there's no reason. And volleyball. Now, when you're out there playing volleyball, the arena is it's more personal because these big time college programs have their own volleyball arena. They don't play in the standard full size basketball gym, or they don't share a basketball court with the basketball team. They have their own small personal arena, and these arenas will seat 4,000 and 5,000 people. So the fans are right on them, and they're very close to them. If she said she heard it, I believe her. And and maybe it wasn't one of those things where everybody was chanting it.
Hmm.
It may have just been that one or two. But
Right.
something like that, it's going to uh, using a word like that, it's going to stand out. You're going to hear that.
Right. And I did hear something from Tony B. I heard something about her aunt was saying some things too. I didn't know her aunt was running for political office or anything like that, but um, BYU and Duke are not even close in the same area. They're not really close to each other. So what would she have to make
Yeah,
up anything in BYU in order to further her own um, career? Why would she need to do that?
yeah. Mm-mm.
I mean, I always try to look again to a fault maybe. I always try to look at the good um, in people, and sometimes even when they transgress against you, looking at the good of people still helps me feel as if there's hope for in this world where we're all in this climate right now where we're trying to be pitted against each other. The left and the right are trying to be pitted against each other. There's always things where people are always looking at differences. Why are we not looking at the things that make us the same? That's what I don't understand. Because we're more alike than we are different. Except for Jake. He's got more hair than Marcus and I. So that makes him the different guy. I like the way you
My
just did that. It's like,
my beautiful locks. It's hard to do it. Here.
there it
Had
is.
to.
There it is. You
Had to
had to
take
do it.
had
Nicely
had to
done.
take my headphones off.
Nicely done. I get it. I get it. So anyway, I just don't think that the race card should be used and thrown out frivolously. I think if you call out the race card, you should be held to the fire to prove that it was racist. And if you can't prove it, then you should shut your mouth. I think you should not use that is because somebody doesn't like you. If I see a group of white people and they come out and they see a guy like myself and they don't like Tiger Woods or they don't like the shirt I have on because they think I'm whatever, that doesn't mean that they are racist against black people. They might just not like me. They might not like my body odor.
All right.
I do look. I do get. I get this all the time though. I get it even when I golf. Everybody goes, Brian, why are you wearing cologne on the golf course? Why are you putting your cologne on when you come on the golf course? Like, because it's like a 4 hour round. I don't want to be spunky by the time it's over. I want people to like want to stand next to me. I gotta drive next to this guy in the golf cart. And listen, I might have flatulence there every now and then, but I still want to smell good.
And I'm a fan. I'm a fan of having deodorant and cologne everywhere. You know,
Hmm.
and I
You know,
mean
even when
everywhere.
I'm at work, even when I'm at work and I'm in the back room and there's literally no airflow back there, and people are walking by, I wear deodorant to work every day, and it's that 24-hour stuff. I don't want people walking by me, man, he smells like a fucking sweaty gym bag or something like that.
Yeah.
It's like,
Oh,
know,
I got a question. I'm gonna put this in the speaking of smell, body odor.
Hmm.
So I'm gonna put a question in the poll.
Brian gonna be swamp ass in golf cart yums.
Swap ass. I ain't heard that in a long time, Jay.
Oh man. Oh dude, my brother uses that term all the freaking time.
Okay, so somebody asked me, a female friend asked me this um, a while back, and I'm asking you guys. There are a lot of people who shower at night. There's a lot of people who shower in the morning time, and there are a lot of people. I don't smell like Paco Rabanne, but I do smell like uh, Polo Red. Polo Red is my favorite. My wife actually loves Polo Red. I like Polo Black, Polo Blue, but Polo Red is her favorite, I think, on me. But anyway, so here's the question. A female friend of mine asked me because she had this conversation with her husband. He gets out of the shower at nighttime and puts on deodorant. I also will shower at night, especially after my cigar. I will put on deodorant. If you shower at night and you're getting ready to go right to bed, do you deodorant or not deodorant? Is the question.
That's a sometimes for me. Not all the time, but it's really about
Yeah,
50
same
50.
same here. I don't always put deodorant on after a shower, but if I'm going out somewhere after I take a shower, then yeah, I'll put deodorant on. It like I don't want to I try to be more conservative with stuff, so if I'm not going anywhere after a shower, no.
Really? Like if you're
But
going straight to bed, you don't put, because so here's what I know. Your body temperature rate rises because when you sleep, you dehydrate. Sleeping is a dehydration moment. So if you look at some of the health things that I'm trying to look at, Marcus, you should know this, Ninja Warrior. The first thing you should actually drink before you reach for a cup of coffee in the morning, it should be water because you dehydrate yourself in nighttime. You should rehydrate yourself before you even drink a cup of coffee or soda or anything else that you drink. Because again, you sometimes you get some night sweats every now and then. You depending on the covers and the temperature, you're sweating. So you want to like counteract that, and so you really want to actually rehydrate yourself. Look, I'm not Dr. Fauci or anything, but I just spit science right there on top of everybody right there. Just gave you guys some science right there. So that's why if I shower, I'm gonna put on deodorant if I need to put on deodorant because I'll put it on deodorant sometimes, and even in the morning. Like if I shower at night, I wake up in the morning, I'm like, first thing I'm doing is not taking a shower because I just showered the night before. So I'll go in there and put deodorant in before I even go into my office, and I work from home, so I don't have to travel anywhere. And I put on deodorant just to sit in my own office.
See, and the reason why I say sometimes is because I won't always take a shower in the evenings. Now, even the times that I do shower in the evenings, I'll still wake up and shower in the morning because that morning shower helps to wake me up. But
Hmm.
but yeah, yeah. It's still sometimes for me. In the evenings, I won't do it all the time, but there are times when I do it. When you're getting ready for sexy time.
Right. Sexy time.
yeah, so
Is
make
it
it
is
a
it
sexy
is it hey
time.
Marcus, is it Linda and Brenda? Sexy time? Who is it? You got the
Either
twins. You got the twins.
at the same time, yeah.
Or a Marcus, or is it is it Jill? Get it? Jill, Jill.
Funny. Ha 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 ha.
That's a good one. But I'm not ashamed to say sometimes Jill does visit.
She doesn't
Jay,
talk back, and she'll make you a sandwich anytime you want her
Yeah,
to.
yes, she will.
and by the way, Jay, I just want to make sure you understand that
Uh,
that we Megan is dear to us, so I'm not sure you are taking away what we are trying to convey. Megan is dear to us here at Drinks and Discussions, and we support Megan 100%, no questions asked. Um, so I thought I saw something, and I may just missing some other things in the chat, but Megan is our family here, so this is not anything that we're saying negative about Megan at all. So hopefully you don't take that away. I know you're saying you're getting ready to leave, but um, I will have to go back and watch some of the things that are being said in this chat. But we have nothing against Megan. Megan is our family, so we are here to support Megan in any way possible, and that's what we did. What we did. It was just the fact that someone questions our motives surrounding Megan, and that's what we had a problem with. That's it, and that's all. Megan is awesome. She's our family member, so hopefully you take that away before you go home.
Yeah, I'm seriously, dude. Just take
Uh,
take your drama and get the hell out of here.
yeah, and uh,
And
Dick
Liz, to answer
Insider
your question, yes, it is.
and Dick Insider. Megan has always been uh,
what'd you say, Brian?
uh, Dick Insider is her name, not Dick. I get it. I get it now. Now I get why the name is like that. I get it. That's actually I because I'm reading it like it's spelled and it said
Yeah,
Yes.
cider. So I'm seeing it, and then when you said it, I'm like listening to it phonetically, and then I'm like, oh, I just said it out loud too. And that
Yeah.
makes sense.
I
That's
think that's the
clever.
intended.
Yeah, I
I
get
think
it.
that's the intended.
I
Yeah,
I
And
had
it
it pointed out to me, so I didn't catch it right away.
when you look at something and you're reading it phonetically because you're looking at the actual spelling, it's different from when you actually say it out loud. And thank you for bringing that to my attention.
Yeah. She
Oh,
said,
hey
"Got him,
Liz,
gotcha."
real quick, you saw the Deathly Hallows right there. I actually have it on my knuckles. See, I have the cloak, the wand, and the stone. It's on my hands as well. For all you Harry Potter fans out there, that's what Liz was asking about.
Way over my head, Jake. I don't know anything about Harry Potter. I think I saw the first Harry Potter, and that was it.
And I've read all the books, I've seen the movies, I've done it all.
I'm still here. I'm just going to the fridge right here and grabbing me a brewski, and I'll be right backy.
Gonna what's on that movie Ted when they're talking about every time they say something they end the word with like brewski or something. Have you seen that movie? The one with Mark Wahlberg and the guy that plays
Ted, yeah, Ted.
yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I,
it's like he's like, what? Hey Johnny, how about a beer, huh? Oh, a couple Charles Bukowskis, or maybe a couple of Bruce Dostoevskis, or maybe Mike Bogoslawski, something like that.
you are a bigger fan of that movie than I have. I think I've probably seen that movie once, maybe, and I probably didn't watch it all at the same sitting. Oh,
Oh,
Yum is
dude,
and Yum is
I
throwing
love.
fireball in my face again. Ugh, ugh.
Yeah, dude, I could. That's just one of the things that me, my sister, my brother, my mom doing a lot growing up. We would watch movies, and then when we were bored in the car just driving home, we would just quote movies the whole time, and we would just have a ball doing it.
So Jay is saying Megan trusts these guys and they're okay with you, but not with me. Someone actually defending her. Jay, I'm just not sure what you're talking
I don't either. Like, get out of here.
about. No, don't say that, Jake. Be cordial. Let people
No,
express
no,
express what they're saying so I can kind
no,
of
no.
comprehend where they're coming from, and don't just get out of here. Give me a little bit more context than what you're talking about.
No, I
This
didn't.
is
I
this,
didn't mean get out of here as in leave. I meant get out of here as in like, man, knock it off. Something
yeah,
like that.
well, yeah, well,
That kind of get
yeah,
out of here.
yeah. I mean, I get it, but I'm trying to get some context on what the people are talking about because I like to look. I like to understand what people are saying and why they're saying it. Yeah, I'm sorry, Jay. I'm not paying attention in the chat continually because, and hey, Joe, Vegas Valley Community Watch. Glad you stopped by to say hello. I
Hey,
appreciate that.
yeah, Joe, we'll
Um,
see you, buddy.
and again, I'm just not trying to stir the pot here to make anything um, negative. If Megan's somewhere else, I thought she was, part of the Tuesday night crew. But if she feels like she wants to go somewhere else, that's fine as well. We miss her. Um,
Does she have her own channel? Is it
I,
because
I, I,
Jay said he
I
had it.
do not know. I
Got
do
it.
not know. I don't know.
As far as I know, she doesn't. But if she does, hey, you know,
Let us know what the channel is. We'll
Yeah.
give her a shout out for doing it.
yeah,
Uh,
absolutely. I like I said, anybody that I'm friends with, you're my family, and Megan is part of that family. And, I'm, you guys are part of the fold. So
And
I, I
speaking
care,
of,
I care very deeply for her.
absolutely. For people who can actually just come together and have meaningful conversations over the length of time that we have, I think it's been several weeks, if not several months, that we've been on these live streams. And Jake and I talk outside of these live streams. Megan and I talk on live streams outside of these live streams. Marcus and I, of course, are homies. So um, I just want people to feel as if they're comfortable. And just because you're here doesn't mean you can't be somewhere else. And just because you're somewhere else doesn't mean you can't be here. Um, yeah, and there are other people, Jay, that are in the chat, like Liz, who's saying that we just don't understand what's going on here. So if you want to give us a little bit more of some context, I would be love to kind of get that context. But I will tell you this, Jake, this is a good segue because there are other people who watch our channel and say, man, this is kind of like a good break from the norm. And Big Jake has an announcement that I think you guys are, maybe kind of excited to hear. So,
Oh yeah,
Jake, give it to him, man.
oh yeah. Well, I'm not sure if there's any
You
fans
need a
out there
drum
in the
roll?
chat. I mean, you can give me one. I mean, but it's not.
Georgia.
We gotta get the drumsticks for Jake like he has and twirl them in our fingers and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I lost my drumsticks. But anyway, I was talking to the Triggered Limey, and he said he would be interested in joining our show. Um, so yeah, might have the Triggered Limey on here sometime if he can find some time to join us.
Yeah, so if you guys aren't know who Trigger Limery is, he was like really trying to do a lot of the flat Earth and some of the frauder stuff, and he is like us. That's just not something that's sustainable for your health. It's just not healthy dialogue. And I'm going to let him know too that I have seen some of his channels or his live streams and his videos, and if we can do something in conjunction with each other, I am 100% on board for allowing you to come over or we joining streams with you because anytime you can have a stream where people can have really good dialogue, not arguing and bickering back and forth. And this is just one of those nights where it was a holiday. We don't really have a whole lot of topics really of substance that we can actually. Miss Mandy, hello, how
Miss
are you?
Mandy,
Um,
silly Wabbit, yes, I am pregnant. I got a 10-pound pizza baby in my belly right now, and it really hurts.
Pizza belly.
I got a pizza baby. I think I got twins, man. Shit, hurts. Cold.
And
Damn.
I'm glad, Silly Wabbit, you think that Limey is good people, and I hope you guys welcome him next Tuesday on the stream as being part
He
of
is. He's a
the family. And I
he's a
can't wait to hear some of the things that he would like to talk about because there are a lot of things that are current events that we really need to be talking about and getting perspective. And again, this is one of those, it's a day after a holiday weekend. And and by the way, if you guys are asking where people are, there's Deanna is missing. I think Michelle hasn't been here tonight. Um, it was a holiday weekend, so people were spending time with their family. They may have even taken a vacation. So there might be people who are missing that are normally here. Megan hasn't been on here. Nick hasn't been on here. Even Vic Ferrari hasn't been on, but they haven't left us. They're just because they're not here tonight doesn't mean that they have just abandoned the channel or moved on to other things. But we're here, and so we still wanted to make sure that you guys we want to figure out where you guys did for the weekend and what you had. You had any fun over the long holiday weekend? You put your flags out, if you put the flags out, or if you barbecued. I made a great brisket, by the way. Smoking meats is my thing. And then we had brisket, loaded potatoes the day after,
Mm,
which is really, really good.
stop. You're killing me.
So do you put flags out for Labor Day?
I do. I mean, well, actually, I normally do. We didn't this year because I actually forgot. But we got a 4-year-old, and when we have neighborhood flags and flags all over the place, he calls them
Yeah.
Captain. He calls those Captain America flags, by the way. So
Okay.
we didn't put the Captain American flags out for Labor Day, but we normally do.
I wonder. I get it for Memorial Day, July 4th, Veterans Day, but I don't.
Hmm.
I never understood why displaying the American flag on Labor Day, why that was a big deal. But
Mm.
maybe that's a topic for another day. But yeah, I was
So,
just curious. Yeah.
but there are. I'm of a military family. I think did your dad or somebody in your family serve as well, Marcus?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. My dad, cousin, brother. Yep.
Yeah, yeah. So, I actually just got a cousin who just came back. He hated it, by the way. He was encouraged to join, and he came back, and he would call me while he was deployed, and even when he came back for a couple of visits, and saying that it was the worst mistake he ever made. He was glad to do his 2 years. I think was it 2 years? Maybe he did. Yeah, I think it's only 2 years he did. And he was like, I'm done. I'm not going to re-enlist or anything like that. It's done. Um, but because we come from a very strong lineage, my grandfather, my dad's father, actually died um, while serving. And so the military family and the military service is true and dear to me. So I didn't have because I was Jehovah's Witness, my dad was like, no, I served. You should never, ever have to do what I did. And for that, I kind of respect his decision, but I kind of was built that way, the same way he was built, is to serve and protect. And that's why I said some of the things I said about every one of you guys here, that I will protect your reputation as much as I possibly can, because your reputation means a lot, and our reputation as a channel means a lot. And when you become family, what's stronger than protecting your family members, man? So,
And I know we're not like blood related and we're all from a distance, but we're family here. And and at the end of the day, the way I see it, we're all we got, even when we're far away.
hey, Marcus, Jake just threw
Yep.
it up for us. Let's do it. It's been a long day without you, my friend. And I'll tell you all
All
about it when I see
when I
you.
see you again.
Anyway, and I don't know where Marie is. And listen, guys, just because
Yeah.
you don't see people, and I'm glad people are asking, because you can't get concerned when you see people all the time on the
I would love
channel
to
and you
have
don't
them
see
here.
them. You get concerned, but let's just put it, everybody has their own life outside of um, YouTube, and we're gonna give them that little space of just, this
Is
is one of those days.
Yeah, Silly Wabbit
is
said that a few comments ago. There's life outside of YouTube. It's like,
yeah.
yeah, people have lives. They don't always have to be here.
Hmm.
It's because
Hmm.
they're not here now doesn't mean they won't be here next week. Trust
Tony
me, I'd
B,
love to have everybody here.
and Tony
Is
B,
Liz
you gotta
being naughty?
say it again.
Talking. Is Liz being naughty? Talking about smoking meat.
No, no, no. I was saying that because I said what about smoking. I don't know. What did she say?
Meat smoking sounds dangerous.
Oh, I missed that part. Oh,
There was
smoking meat sounds dangerous.
when
I
I
think
was
she
at work the
was.
other day. When I was at work the other day, there was a guy picking out T-bone
Brenda
steaks
and
in the
Linda.
meat department, and he walked over to me. He's like, "Have you ever seen that movie Tommy Boy?" I was like,
Yes.
"Yeah, yeah, I have." He's like, "Remember what they said about the T-bone steak?" And I'm like, "Oh, you remember when they said, uh, how's it go? I can get a good look at a T-bone steak by sticking my head up a bull's ass, but I'd rather take a butcher's word for it or something." And
Wow.
he's standing there holding a T-bone steak. I was like, I see what you did there, buddy.
So, have you guys heard of a place called Wild Fork where you guys live? Anybody heard of Wild Forks?
Wild
Three
Forks?
Forks, but not Wild Forks.
There's a state park up the road from me called East Fork.
Wait a minute, hold on. Before I go there, Dick Insider said, "Do you know what I do with my meats?" Dick Insider. And listen, listen. I just look. I get it. My head's in the look. When we golf, our heads are in the gutter all the time. And then just
Oh
to
Oh
kind
my,
of
they're
gosh,
see
all the
these
time.
innuendos come in right now, it's just
should
perfect. This is great. This is comic genius,
dude,
by the way,
dude,
from some of you
you should
guys in
hear
the chat.
how you should hear how some of
Oh,
me and my coworkers talk, man. We're like a bunch of
heck yeah.
pirates over there. We cuss, we carry on, dude. We got dirty jokes. It's like
Liz
it
has
definitely.
confirmed it.
Mm, it's great, man.
Liz confirms.
So,
What's that, Marcus? What'd you say?
I said Liz confirmed it when we were asking if she was being naughty earlier,
yes,
talking about
yes.
smoking
Mhm.
meat.
Oh, okay.
So Wild Forks just
Gotcha.
opened in Prosper. More Prosper. Marcus knows what Prosper is. They just
Yeah.
opened it up, and it's weird because I'd never really liked getting frozen meats. If I go to the butcher, I look in the butcher and I want them to take the meat out. I want to flip it on both sides so I don't see any brown stuff on each side. And then I'll say, okay, I want that cut. Or if they have something in there that they can actually custom cut for you, you can do that at your butcher at Albertsons or whatever place you buy your meats. I don't know if you guys know that. They can custom cut meats for you. So Wild
We have a
Forks
place like that.
Wild Forks is like the weirdest place, and I thought it was supposed to be like really good because they have like exotic foods, bison, deer meats, and all these kind of exotic seafoods and stuff. But
We
everything in there is frozen. Everything.
we have a place something similar to like that. It's called Jungle Gyms. You ever heard of Jungle Gyms? It's like a
No.
huge market. In their meat department, they've got like exotic meats and like fish and like different kinds of stuff like that. 'Cause when you said that, it made me think about that place. They might it sounds like that might be a similar. Is it a butcher shop or is it like the place that you're just talking about?
No, no, no. It's no butcher shop. Everything's frozen. It's like if you go to a frozen food section of any grocery store,
Oh,
and it's just
okay.
all frozen. And we've tried it like I think 3 times, and my wife and I both have been like, no, nope, it's just no good. It's not good for
Yeah,
us.
I'm not a big fan of frozen meats either. If I'm gonna get, I want to have fresh meat if I'm gonna eat. If I'm gonna
Right.
cook it, like if I want steak, I want to go to a like a
Butcher,
butcher. Like
butcher.
we have a place up in my old town that I used to live in. It's a little family owned place. Uh, he's got a butcher shop in there. He's got like the best filet mignons in there. They're stuffed with feta cheese and mushrooms. Oh my gosh,
All right, guys. So
delicious.
I'm putting Marcus in the hot seat.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
Cowboys play Sunday night.
Dun, dun, da, 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 dun, dun, da, 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 da,
If
dun,
Marcus,
dun, da,
if
da,
listen,
da.
I know it's Sunday night. We got to work Monday. If you can stay up past your bedtime, I'm going to smoke some queso. I'm going to smoke something else for you, and we're going to watch the game with all my neighbors out here, and we're going to have it on the big screen. And I want you to come in here, and I want you to tell people if either I can cook or I cannot cook. I can stop smoking meats, according to Liz, because my meat smoking is terrible, And oh, this is Yum's birthday week. Shut your front door.
Oh, we got a game against the Squealers on Sunday. Oh boy.
Say that again. That makes my heart happy.
I said we got
Squealers.
a game we got a game against the Squealers on Sunday. The
I,
Schittsburg
I like that.
Squealers.
You guys should win that game because the
I like
Steelers just
that.
named Mitch Trubisky as their starting quarterback. You guys should win that game.
Mm.
If you
Oh,
guys lose,
so
if
so
you
so
guys live
Rob
like if Joe Burrow
So
plays,
screwed.
because I know he's after his little knee surgery, but if he plays, Joe Burrow plays, you guys should beat the the Pittsburgh Steelers.
think Joe Burrow is gonna play. Is Roethlisberger not their quarterback anymore? Is he gone?
Oh, he
He
retired.
retired.
Oh, he's retired. Oh, okay.
Mhm.
But yeah, I think Joe Burrow is gonna be playing that game.
Yeah. I like
Well,
Joey
Old
B.
old Joey B. And then we got Money Mac, who's our kicker.
Yeah.
and by the
Dude,
way,
he's a
in
phenomenal
case you
kicker.
listen, I want everybody to stick around. We got 21 viewers still viewing us. I have this amount left to smoke my cigar, and then I'm gonna go get my hot dog, and then I'm gonna get my glass. I promise you, I'm going to do the hot dog straw tonight. I have been dying to do it,
Oh
and
my
I'm going
gosh.
to do it. Thank you, Silly Wabbit. Steelers are shit. They are shit.
Sh-
Because
They are.
Schittsburg.
I will tell you this. I
I
will tell
like
you
it.
this. I like Mike Tomlin. I do like him as a head coach. He comes from
Yes,
the
I
old
do.
school. He comes from the old school coaching that I think the Dallas Cowboys needs, where he doesn't take shit from players and they respect him. When you come in there and you really want to pussify your players and just kind of be like the rah rah head coach, you lose respect for your players in the locker room faster than anybody else.
Cowboys.
Listen, yeah,
Cowboys.
I get it. You're Marcus. You're right. I agree with you on that. If we underachieve, it's not because of our talent. It will be because again our coach. And don't you say anything about my boy Dak Prescott. I'm telling you, somebody somewhere is going to get drinks and discussions in front of Dak Prescott because my cousin used to live right next door to him. And I'm telling you, if Dak Prescott sees you, Marcus, talking about him the way you do, I'm gonna bring him over here and I'm gonna like tell this jackass how wrong he is about always
Bring it.
criticizing you, Dak.
Bring it. What's up, four? Bring it. I'm here all day, four. I'm here every Tuesday.
Oh
Every
boy.
Tuesday, I'm here every Tuesday for.
Hey, and you know what? I believe Tuesday is their day off. So he can join us.
Yes, he
Oh
can.
yeah.
I'm calling you out, four. I'm calling you out.
Oh, shots fired.
So, Marcus, did we tell everybody? So we were Marcus and I when we were doing it, and we were going to do it at Uncork too. But again, I had some shit I had to do, and I really was just kind of feeling a little bit under the weather. That's why I didn't have a lot of topics to talk about tonight. I just got some stuff I was having to deal with personally, and I apologize for not having like real good substantive topics to talk about. But we were at Uncork one night, and this lady said she knew. Um, Damn it, I had it, and then I forgot. She said she knew a former Cowboy player. Who was that? The safety over at Cork.
George Teague.
Teague. It was George Teague.
You know,
She said she knows or George Teague, and I still have her card in my desk drawer, and I just never really reached out to her. But as we continue going on with the sports channel, I got people chomping at the bit to continue talking about. I'm just waiting for just permission from my wife, by the way, because I know we do this, but there's a lot of things that go into time associated with doing these live streams. And I appreciate every one of you guys because we still got 22 people still watching Facebook and also YouTube. Um,
Yeah.
I want to get people on the sports channel too that love the sports channel stuff. And Liz is even saying she only watches the Seahawks, which is actually they have a really good running back that I actually wish I would have drafted for my fantasy football league. He might be
Hey,
do some really good things, but he might be the only one that's doing some good things for Seattle.
Deanna, what's going
Oh,
on, my
Deanna,
dear?
hello, hello, hello.
How are you? Good to
Glad to
see you.
see you. So, Marcus, Jake, please do me a favor.
Yes.
Converse because I'm gonna go get my hot dog.
Sounds like a personal problem.
I didn't say I had to go get my weenie. I said I had to go get my hot dog. I didn't say weenie.
Wait,
Wish Vic,
hold
I
on.
wish Vic was
Wait,
here to watch this.
I know. Wait, Jake. We gotta ask him. Are you taking Jill with you?
Yeah, you taking Jill with you, Brian?
What if I took Jack with me? Would that be a problem?
Oh, oh. Hey,
And
we
that,
are.
and
It's a safe space, right?
I
Safe
don't.
space.
Hey, I don't judge. I don't king shame. Hey, do you, brother?
Yeah, that's right.
Do you, man? Oh my gosh.
Jerry Goff gets
Good
hurt. You
stuff.
guys are definitely in deep shit, by the way. Truth teller.
Oh,
Oh, Truth Teller is a Lions fan then.
But I like what they're doing. I like they're doing what they're doing. Their organization. I really do. They're,
I need to get caught up on Hard Knocks. Truth Teller, I haven't watched it yet this year, but I need to get caught up on that. I've just heard some snippets of old Dan Campbell, and but yeah,
Fluffy
I'll get caught up
T.
on that. Fluffy T Cat.
Fluffy T Cat. Oh, any House of Dragons fans, Game of Thrones fans out there in the chat? Give me a.
Man, I wish I was. I wish I was, Jake. I haven't seen.
You know what?
I've seen
It's people are like. Sometimes when I ask them, "Do you like Game of Thrones?" and they're like, "No," I'm just like, "Okay." They're like, "Wow, you didn't just bite my head off." I'm like, I'm not that kind of guy that's gonna bust your balls if you don't like the show. I mean, it's not for everybody, but that new show, House of Dragons, man. I haven't watched the new episode yet, but it's pretty good so far. I like it.
Yes, silly wabbit. Brian is going to do the hot dog straw. So y'all get your
Oh,
cameras ready. Get your popcorn ready.
oh boy, jeez, he's actually gonna do this.
Yeah, it's the moment
Oh
we
man,
we talked about. I guess it was a couple of weeks ago when we talked about it, and I got
yeah.
curious to see how he's going to pull this off. But if
Does he
anybody
remember?
can do it, I have faith in Brian. He can do it.
I don't doubt him, but does he remember this is going on the internet?
Yeah, the internet, and we know the internet can't handle most things.
Oh, ooh, gee.
Did you guys hear that?
Hear what?
Or a microwave.
The microwave?
Yeah, is that in
Uh-uh.
your garage?
No, no, no. I had to come inside for that.
Okay.
Oh, you got a
Oh,
wireless headset on?
but
Yeah.
hey, Brian, I am considering that invite there for Sunday night.
Oh,
So
Liz likes it. What do you think of it so far? Have you seen the new show yet? Because if so, or if not, I'm not a giver of spoilers. But what I like to say is, don't listen to the naysayers. Just because they say it isn't good doesn't mean that you won't think it's good. Because a lot of people told me, "Oh yeah, Game of Thrones was trash. It was garbage." And I watched the first season. I was like, I'm gonna keep watching it.
All right, guys. I'm back, and I'm gonna preference my hot dog straw um, shenanigans with. This is not a bundling hot dog. I'm a hot dog snob, of course. I'm a hot dog snob, but it is a
Hey,
all beef hot dog. Hello, Fluffy T Cat, by the way. So
Liz, you should
I
definitely
have my
watch
hot
it.
dog. I have my hot dog. Ah, that's hot. And so I'm gonna emulate the same guy. He did this, and then he inputs the straw in the hot dog, right?
Mm.
Which in itself is it's not a really easy chore to do. So it comes out the other end. What? I didn't go all the way through. Okay. This is the turd that comes out the other
Oh my gosh.
end. So
Marcus, I can't believe we have to bear witness.
no, and there was like stuff stuck in that straw, so that's what he was sucking out.
yeah.
It's the stuff that comes out of there. That's weird. Why would you do
She
this?
said.
Thanks, Jake. Appreciate that.
Saw an opportunity, man. Had
So
to.
did it? Are you?
All right.
Uh-oh, is it functional?
So here's my beer.
Oh boy.
Here's my hot dog.
Okay, you're gonna have to blow bubbles so that we know that it's working.
Jesus, mother Christmas. I think that cigar is dead. I'll put that away. All right.
Liz, I have to agree. The books were really. I did read the books. The books were really good. But we all know that books and shows and games, they all don't follow each other.
You guys see that, right?
Yeah.
I'm blow bubbles.
What is happening here?
I, I, I see some bubbles.
what is
Okay,
happening here?
so
How
it's
about it? You see the
legit.
bubbles, right?
Yeah.
Truth teller says you're taking one for the team.
It's crazy. I don't know what. Okay. So I'm seeing like fat stuff gather around the top of my beer, which is not a good look. From
No,
the
it's
hot dog.
not.
Okay, here we go.
Well, you see it
It's
here,
working.
folks. Bear witness.
It's hard. It's hard to
Well, I bet
suck.
it's hard, all right.
It's also hard to suck on this weenie. It's weird.
That- that's what she said.
Shit.
Wait a minute. Wait.
Hey,
Wait,
Fluffy Cat says I was eyeballing you, Brian. Do it
where,
again.
where's, where's Dick Insider? What does she have to say about this?
Oh,
B says so. It's like a shotgun, right?
it makes no sense. It makes zero sense. This is the worst thing I've ever done.
Is
Worse
it
when
like
that one guy did it.
it's gonna hurt your jaw because you have to suck so hard, right? Yeah. Yeah.
Chili Wabbit is like,
So,
suck it, suck on it, suck it harder, suck it harder, suck it harder.
oh, Jesus Christ, what is?
Ma-
Oh my
uh,
God.
Listen, maybe if I make it smaller, it's easier for me to suck on it.
that, that's what she said too.
Oh my God. What is what? What is
Stupid.
happening?
Why would anybody do this? Why would anybody do this? I'm sorry, but
Only on
why?
Tuesday night.
Ah, I'm gonna
Oh,
Wow.
it
have
is.
night. That this
It's
is
why
gonna
too.
give me. This is gonna give me nightmares.
Can you guys see what's floating in my glass? Hold on.
Yeah, I had a feeling there was gonna be stuff floating in there. Yeah,
About to say it's probably all that grease and stuff from the hot dog or something,
yeah.
and he's gonna drink it. Oh,
Oh,
We can't let
that's
beer
no.
to go to waste,
that really
man.
is taking one for the team.
Okay. Timeout. Listen, and I was making fun of Marcus drinking the 2015 grape apple cider or grape cider, but that was just not
Yeah.
good. Why would you may do
Well,
that?
Brian, you now have nothing to say about Marcus drinking that grape juice because
I
we just
don't, man.
witnessed. I was about to say, I think you lost all credibility there, buddy.
Look, read the comments, man. Like I'm choking on it. Oh my God, this is disgusting. Never thought I'd
Fluffy,
have a. I never thought I'd be sucking on a weenie live on a live show.
and we're not even on OnlyFans. What the hell? We could have made
I
money
know.
off that.
Y'all are getting this for free.
Ah,
Yum said it's
oh
only
my
fluff.
God.
It's only fluff. I'm not the fluff guy. I promise you, I'm not the fluff guy.
Oh boy.
Don't hold back,
Woo!
Liz. We
Oh
can
no.
handle it. We can
Now
handle it,
he's.
Liz. What you got?
Oh boy. Now he's gonna need the Tums.
Oh my God, dude. That was so underwhelming. That was very underwhelming, guys. I'm just gonna let you guys know. I expected more. I thought maybe some flavor, or I don't know what I expected. It was just not that. That was disgusting. And maybe. Mm-mm. Sorry, guys. Truth teller, I'm going to have a rubbly tumbly tonight. My wife is probably going to be like, go sleep on the couch, or go anywhere else but in this bed tonight. Because
Yeah,
that
I was about
was,
to say.
woo! Who does this?
She's probably gonna tell you to put a bedroll on the garage floor. You're staying outside tonight, pal.
Look, I don't even know what just happened. I mean, I literally have like a cake of grease in my glass.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna poke the straw through it and drink it like that. I thought it like
No,
added.
no, no,
I didn't
no.
know it.
If you can't leave the straw in the hot dog, you have to use the hot dog as a straw.
Man, that's awful.
That was
That's
awful.
horrible.
Silly rabbit, I ate the whole weenie, man. I look, I bit it. I bit the weenie. Sorry, I couldn't just suck on the weenie. I had to bite it.
Oh goodness me, that was. Well, Marcus, now we know what not to do with hot dogs and beer, buddy.
Whew.
Yes, we
Yeah.
do.
Well,
You
you know
know,
what? First of all, no, Jake, that's not. If that's the only lesson you got out of this whole thing, you're missing the point. Don't put a weenie in your mouth and suck on it. Is the moral of the story? Don't
Of
suck on
course.
weenies.
I
Mm.
won't drink it through beer. I'll just drink it through this.
Deanna. I'm just actually, look. I said I was going to do it, and I did it, and I'm hoping that it gave you guys some kind of a comedic, nice feels, as opposed to any of your mundane things that you go through every day. That's kind of what we
Well,
also want to do here is to kind of give some levity. Um,
I I honestly hope it made you guys laugh because I was you saw me. I was just busting out laughing here.
and Tony B says this is dinner drinks and discussions now.
Yeah, right.
Oh my God. I need a snack. I need something to get this taste out of my mouth. Oh, beer and a hot dog is good, but not beer in a hot dog. Beer and a hot dog, as opposed to beer and a hot dog, totally different. This is so disgusting.
huh?
Oh my God, this is so disgusting.
Okay,
I
so what
feel
would be worse, drinking that beer with hot dog grease or drinking hot dog water? What would you say is worse?
hot dog
You had
water,
to
hot dog
hot
water,
dog water.
because at least you get some of the beer taste in this, but you still got a lot of grease. I'm gonna chug this right now.
Oh,
I'm not watching
oh.
that.
Yeah, I can't
Oh,
watch it
wait,
either.
hold on. Hold on.
Uh,
It got to the chunky part. I had to put it down. There was a little chunkiness.
uh,
Oh, oh,
It was a little chunky.
oh,
Oh,
Ryan, did you drop that chunk that came out the other end in the beer?
oh my gosh, dude, no. Oh. Whew.
I,
oh man.
See what I do with you guys? I do this for you guys. I do this
uh,
for all you guys right there. I do it for you.
uh,
Oh man, I'm gonna have to do a lot of workout tomorrow to fucking get rid of this crap. I feel
man, you're
bad.
gonna have to go brush. You're gonna have to go brush your teeth like 30 times after that.
Oh,
Uh,
try 50.
Woo!
yeah,
I'm
man.
sorry. I'm sorry. I'm burping. I'm sorry. I don't have my microphone, so I can't mute myself.
Oh boy, he's feeling it now. It's getting him now.
Okay. Okay, I'm back. I'm back now.
Silly rabbit just said maybe just put the tip in and not the whole weenie.
Silly rabbit, that would have been useful information like maybe 30 seconds ago. I didn't know all that information, but now you've made it clear. Don't put the whole
Oh, boy.
weenie in your mouth at one time. It just
Just
does,
the tip.
it does
Just the tip.
it doesn't fit. It doesn't fit. No.
Oh,
Oh, I think my mouth is like I got lockjaw trying to suck on that weenie.
man.
That's bad.
Oh, oh, I guess we don't need to do a drinks and discussions after dark tonight, guys.
No, no.
It's all in the light right now.
All in the
Oh,
lights.
it's all out there now.
Oh, you know what? We got 26 viewers, like live stream viewers right now, and I want you to tell me Did you like me sucking on the weenie on a live stream, or was it just too much? Was that more than you could bear, or was it just right on topic of what Drinks and Discussions is all about? But
Fluffy T Cat says, try it with a kielbasa.
I'm not trying that ever again. Listen, I've done my part. I have sacrificed my mouth and my integrity and my manhood and my um, sexuality on live stream, and I don't want to do it again. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but I'm just not going to suck on another wiener on live stream ever again. I'm just not.
Oh man.
Jeez, that was
Hey, did um did
Disgusting. I
Jennifer
still
see you do that?
no,
what's
yeah,
that, Mark?
Jennifer saw it and she's like, "Hey, can you please take a shower and come on bed?" I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Fluffy T Cat said Ryan has to work on his gag reflex. Thanks, Fluffy. Because if I took it without a gag reflex, you guys would have been like, "Oh, he's done that before. Ooh, he's a champ." I'm not trying to
Oh,
hear that. Not that there's anything wrong with that.
oh, Liz, don't bite your tongue, Liz. I know you. Hey, you said earlier don't blame it on age, my dear. Let's see what you got.
All right, so we're missing some things, Deanna. I see some sad faces for Deanna. Don't make anybody feel like you were not welcome or somebody's giving you a hard time. If you are getting a hard time in the chat, let me know, and then we will take care of it, please. And you can take care of it yourself because you are a moderator. So please, when you are feeling distraught, and we had this conversation earlier in case you did not see it, I am in the protective mode. I am the father bear. If somebody's getting a problem and has a problem with us or anyone with our channel, let me know and we will extinguish that immediately because we don't have anybody trying to question our integrity and who we are as a channel. And that's all I want to say about that because we said that earlier and I was getting a little heated and I just don't want to go to that kind of a moment again. So let's make sure everybody understands this is not drama. It's not what we're all about here in Drinks and Discussions.
Mm.
And my tummy hurts so bad right now. I can't even tell you guys. Why did I do that?
Because you saw somebody do it on the internet and you thought it was cool, and
It's the latest TikTok challenge, right?
Oh my gosh.
as long
I,
as it's not Tide Pods, hey, you know,
I can see somebody like trying to like cut that whole stream out and just seeing me suck on a hot dog and playing it for their own benefit, and that's going to be hilarious. If you guys see anybody doing it, that'd be great. Because I don't. I'm never going to watch this back. Never, ever. Hey, Michelle. She says she
hey,
can't stay
Michelle.
long. Good to see you. Just glad you're checking in. Good to see you. I'm glad you had a chance to miss the hot dog challenge. We did it. Glad you had a chance to miss that. It was great. It was unimpressive. So I'm gonna delete this live stream so nobody has this in their archives. So I'm kidding. I'm
Oh,
kidding.
it,
it depends on who's recording it already. So I mean,
I was just gonna say somebody's got it already.
Yeah, somebody's got it already. Look,
We're gonna see memes up on the internet now.
I will rewatch this, Silly Rabbit. Look, Michelle, I apologize because we're getting ready to end the stream. It's a holiday. We really didn't have a whole lot of things to discuss and prepare for because it was the holiday. But we wanted to come out here and say hello to everyone. Hope everyone had a good Labor Day weekend. I did do the hot dog challenge as a straw. Hopefully, you'll look back at it and feel some comedic relief in your day-to-day monotony that you have to go through, and hopefully you'll come back again next Tuesday because we'll have a lot more to talk about.
I think this was more just like a go with the flow kind of stream tonight. Feels
And,
like.
and Michelle did say she saw the hot dog straw. Unfortunately, don't don't blame me. Oh my gosh, I'm
She can't unsee it. She can't unsee it.
I was about to say that's like burned into my brain. I can't unsee that.
it's hard, it's hard. But anyway, let's go ahead and get the round table. For everyone in the chat, I don't want to miss anybody's name. So Michelle, Deanna, Truth Teller, Mr. B, um, Yum, of course, Fluffy T Cat. Um, who else am I missing, guys?
Liz, Silly Wabbit.
Oh,
Liz,
they have to go Liz, Silly Wabbit, Truth
and,
Teller.
and
Who
hopefully,
else?
the ones who weren't here, Megan. I hope you guys are
Megan,
Nick
Marie,
Ferrari,
Marie, yes,
Marie. I hope you guys are doing good. If you're listening, hopefully you'll go back
yes.
and watch. We're thinking about you
And
all the time.
Isabella, we haven't seen Isabella this tonight either. So Isabella, we hope you're okay as well, because she's always a follower of the channel as well.
Yeah,
We're up to 27 viewers, and I know it's getting late, but it was a fun time. We didn't really talk about a whole lot of like really, substantive topics. No politics, no anything else about it, but I hope you guys had a good time. I hope you had like a good weekend and came here and felt like you can go to bed with some jokes or not jokes, but some laughter and you're lighter in the mind and hearts after watching Drinks and Discussions because at the end of the day, that's what we want to do. And before we do the roundabout to make you feel a little lighter in the britches, and I go throw up in the bushes, Marcus is going to give you some dad jokes. Let's do it,
well,
Marcus.
yeah.
All right. I come prepared with these things, right? So which bear is the most condescending?
What is
Yogi?
it again? Say,
Yogi the
Which
bear.
which which bear is the most condescending?
which bear is the most condescending? Um,
Yogi the bear?
A
mm-mm.
panda.
And stop it. Oh my God, stop. Stop. A panda. A panda bear.
Oh man, that's good. I love it. So in honor of the all the weenie talk that we had today, what
Here we go. Here we go.
what's what's
Actually, by the way,
brown?
hold on before you said that,
Oh,
because the
okay.
chat has to actually catch up, and Truth Teller actually called it out. He said panda bear.
Oh damn! You know what? Somebody last week got one too.
Mm-hmm.
Well, damn it. These y'all are getting smart on me here, so I'm gonna have to really get back into my think tank and
And Fulcrum, thank you for coming and watching us. Unfortunately, it's kind of at the end, but thank you for
Yeah,
joining us. And Michelle,
yeah. It's
hello
good to
again.
see you.
I don't know if you heard me say hello, but thank you for joining us because we really appreciate you for joining. It means a lot
We
to us as
appreciate
well.
we appreciate all that came in here. Even if you're an annoying troll, we still love you.
absolutely,
All right,
absolutely, because you gave us some content,
you do
right?
give us some content. I
Yeah.
said, and I said Yogi Bear and Flaky Jiggy because I had no idea. I thought it was like a play on words. I don't know why I said Yogi Bear, but anyway.
Yeah, no, that's a good one. So in honor of all of the weenie talk, what's brown and sticky?
It's got to be funny because he's laughing at it. And usually, if you're laughing at your joke before you finish it, it's got to be funny, right?
Wait. Yum said Brian's what? Brian's what? Yum. Brian's what? My lips? I don't know. My hands? I don't know.
God,
I don't know what's brown and sticky. I don't know.
A stick.
I don't get that at all. I don't get that.
what's brown and sticky? Stick.
A stick. Because sticks are usually, tree branch or stick. They're usually
They're not
brown,
sticky. What
but it's
listen,
a stick. It's a
I'm going
stick.
I'm going back to the Yogi the Bear comment because what are you were living in the woods? Because the sticks that fall from my tree are not sticky at all.
No, but they are a stick. they're sticks.
Oh, because there's sticks or
Get it?
because
They're,
Is it
they're or
sticky? It's a
they're stick like,
it's a
yeah,
play
it's
on words.
sticky.
Get it. I get it.
All right. So okay. I'm trying to decide if I should give y'all two more or one more, but I'm gonna just do one more.
Yeah, do one
You
more.
gotta
One more.
redeem
One.
yourself after the stick one.
Okay. Um, what's the most detail-oriented ocean? This one might be too easy. The most detail-oriented ocean.
The Black Sea.
Detail oriented.
Oh, that's a sea. The Pacific Ocean.
Yeah, you got it. You got it.
Got
You
it.
got it. Okay, I can't end on that one.
Okay.
What do you call a pudgy psychic?
A pudgy psychic.
I hope I'm not offending anybody out there. Please forgive me.
Hey,
Pudgy
look, listen, man.
psychic.
I'm trying to lose weight, Marcus.
Good
A
night, Vegas
pudgy.
Joker.
Good night,
A
Vegas Joker.
fortune teller.
Did you
A
say
Uh,
did you say a fortune teller?
yeah, a fortune teller.
and by the way, and by the way, Truth Teller, I got the joke before you put it in there. This is the first dad joke I got with the Pacific
Yeah,
Ocean, and it's
yeah.
not specific ocean; it's Pacific.
It's
But people always
Pacific.
try
Yeah,
to like say the wrong word when it comes to
Yeah.
specific. All right,
yeah.
gentlemen, this is
That's all I got.
great. We had consistently over 20 viewers the entire time. This has been great. I'm glad you guys felt that we were doing something right to give you guys a, distraction of your mundane activities that may stress you out, and you came over here for a little levity. And I'm also making sure that you understand that we are a channel of family-like behavior. You come over here and you feel like it's safe. We will protect you. We will defend you.
Yes.
And if you ever go over anybody else's and they want to kind of slander drinks and discussions, I hope you feel inclined, not that you have to, inclined to do the exact same way. To please make sure that you understand that when we come here and drinks and discussions, that we are a safe zone, that you can talk about things regardless of your political, religious, or personal beliefs. You are free to discuss those here with us in a medium that we will understand and try to give you nothing but respect and give you more educational dialogue in return. And I hope we achieve that again tonight. And at the end of the day, I wanted to go ahead and send it to our other co-host, Jake, and give you your parting words, sir.
Um, you know, same as usual. Stay happy, healthy, and safe. And like I said, hopefully you guys got a good laugh out of tonight. It was really I know I definitely enjoy myself as usual. Uh, things have been pretty hard lately, but you feel like you're getting knocked down, just get right back up and keep moving. You know, keep fighting that fight. You know what I mean? And like I said, you're all my family here. I care about every last one of you. So, Big
Real
Jake's
quick,
always here for you.
real quick, Big Jake. Any updates for your mom? Your mom doing well? Good health? Everything is good? Is okay?
Oh yeah, she's doing fine. She's doing really good. She actually just moved into my sister's just recently because things got hard with her. So her rent got jacked up a lot. So she unfortunately had to stay with my sister for a while, but it's only temporary. It's only till she can get back on her feet.
Okay, cool.
But as of right now, she's doing really good, and you know,
Good to
can't
hear, man.
complain.
Good to hear.
I'm gonna go see her tomorrow, and my niece and everybody, and gonna have a blast.
All right, Mr. Non-drinker, Mr. Dad Jokes. That I got two of your jokes tonight, or maybe it was just one. I was just only one, but I'm giving myself credit for two because one of them sucked so bad. I'm giving myself credit. But anyway, Marcus, parting words for everyone, please.
Yeah. No, I don't have much. Always enjoy it. It's fun to get on here and laugh and just kind of. It's almost like we're called drinks and discussions, and I feel like we're hanging out at a bar.
Hmm.
So yeah, I like it's just good times. Good times.
Awesome. And that's kind of what
Just
we
like
wanted. Go
just
ahead.
like Megan always says, try your best to make somebody smile, because that could be the one thing that makes their day great.
Well, nobody's trying to make me smile when you made me try to drink that damn beer out of a hot dog. I'm about to throw
That
up in the
was your
bushes.
idea, not mine.
And guess what? I'm gonna
Tell
smoke a
him, Jake.
cigar.
Tell him.
I'm gonna smoke a cigar with my neighbor, and I'm gonna go throw up in her bushes before I'm done tonight. It's gonna be in her bushes.
Don't you put that on me. That wasn't my idea.
And by the way, I just want to say to everyone again. Well, and by the way, I'm seeing Deanna is actually saying the same things that we already intimated earlier. Is that we did miss Megan tonight. I hope she's doing well. I'll reach out again. Ham Banana, thank you for being um, pseudo cordial with your crazy wit. I, I appreciate your wit, man. I think it's funny, but sometimes it kind of is. Off a little bit as far as when we're trying to be serious about certain topics and some things you shouldn't be making fun of. But we appreciate you coming over here, and you're always welcome. Silly Wabbit, Fluffy T Cat, Yum, Michelle, Deanna, Mr. B. Um, who else am I missing? I know there's other people that I'm missing. Everyone in the chat. I mean, it's been a long time. Silly Wabbit, of course. All the moderators, all the people in the chat. I really appreciate you guys just joining and just talking about nothing. I mean, this is not like we're watching videos and you guys are commenting on videos. This is just us trying to get to know each other. And I don't know if anybody else is doing this on streams. When you get a chance
Uh-oh.
to get to know other people, um, oh, wait a minute, Yum. Hold on, Yum. You said it
Yeah.
was your birthday week. You didn't say it was your birthday, but we'll accommodate you with our
Oh,
bad
see?
singing for your birthday because we probably won't do
See?
it again tonight. So before we start singing that, I want to make sure I want to make everybody aware that we will continue doing this without drama. If we can continue doing these things, and I'll be honest with you, I was really concerned about the drama that was coming in here, and I was telling Marcus that we need to just move it completely over to sports and doing our sports channel. And I still want to do that, but if you guys were so great, just we had 25, 29, almost 30 consistent watchers tonight, which is more than we normally have. We usually average around 10 to 15, and you guys were doubling that tonight. And I really appreciate you guys being with us when it was a long weekend and you have other things to do to kind of start your week. But it was great, and I appreciate you guys doing that. And there's no words that I can actually tell you because again, we're not monetizing this. We're only doing this just because of you guys are a part of the channel. So we appreciate you, and I want you guys to understand that we really do value your time that you spend with us. With that, everybody in the chat wish Yum a happy birthday, and our
Happy
guys are
birthday,
going to
Yum.
sing. And the the
You
the,
know we're
maestro, the maestro,
you
we
know
call
we're
it.
big.
We
Oh,
are
sorry,
we're
Brian. I was gonna
yeah.
say, you know we're big when people start requesting birthday songs from us.
All right. And Jake is the maestro, so Jake is gonna tap us off. You're gonna sound us off, and we're getting ready to go. Marcus, are you gonna sing a soprano, or am I singing a soprano? Or are you falsetto, or am I
I
falsetto?
think I think I'm
I
gonna go
don't know.
tenor.
All
I think
right,
I'm gonna
I
I'll
go
go
don't know how to
falsetto.
start.
I'll go falsetto. Come on, give us a little drum start out. A one, a two. Come on, Jake. You're the band leader. Let's do it.
Go. Happy
Happy birthday
birthday
to
to you.
you. Happy
Happy birthday
birthday to you.
to
you.
Happy
Happy
birthday,
birthday,
dear
dear
Yum.
Yum,
Yummy, yum, yum, yum,
Yum
yum,
yum.
yum.
Happy
Happy
Happy birthday
birthday to you and many more.
James
That was
Hetfield
all
would
for you,
say,
Yum.
as the great James Hetfield would also say, "Yeah."
Play ball. Oh wait, is that the wrong? Oh,
We
From it.
see the way I was saying, you sound like Marilyn Monroe on meth. Hey, give me a break. I just had a hot dog, sipping the hot dog, a beer out of a hot dog. Give me a break, silly rabbit.
He deserves no breaks after that.
all of you out there in the chat, if you know of somebody with a birthday next Tuesday, invite them over and we will sing to them.
Yeah.
Anyway, the Weenie Bros available on pre-order for 19.99. That's hilarious.
It's
Ah,
$25.99 if you want it signed.
yeah, it's 29.99 if you want to sign. Anyway,
Yeah.
The
but
Wayne Bros. I like
uh,
that.
all right. So this guy right here is Big Jake. This guy right here is Mr. Marcus Ninja Warrior, and I am just me, Mr. B. And we appreciate you guys, and hope you guys have a great week. Hopefully, you guys will watch some of the other videos that I'm going to post, and then Marcus and I are going to actually put some videos, not live, but some videos out on the sports drinks and discussion sports, and then I'm also putting some other things on the drinks and discussions true crime. Look forward to that. And Jake, I sent you the link to how to use that tool, and I'm gonna like try to make you feel like you're comfortable with it, so you can post videos as well on your
Yeah.
music channel. So there's drinks and discussions music. So we hope to see you guys on subscribing on all those. And by the way, please hit the like button and please hit the subscribe button, Liz, so you are not late all the
Oh,
Tuesday streams.
and don't forget, we're
Oh yeah.
more than likely, I'm hoping that we're gonna have the triggered limey here next Tuesday.
Triggered
What?
lining next Tuesday.
Say the name again, slower. Trigger or what?
The
Trigger
triggered
line.
the triggered limey.
Gotcha. The triggered lining. Okay.
Absolutely. This has been great. I hope you guys have a healthy and very productive week ahead, and we'll see you guys next Tuesday. Thank you.